Just got back from seeing my chiropractor. He is an amazing guy. I have no idea how he gets so good with his knowledge of the body and the spine and the way that he can push your body into certain shapes. You feel certain things click, and it's just like it clicks into place. So, really impressed. I also don't have a lot of faith in Western medicine in general. Could be years of using NHS services that have not been provided with the best level of support, and haven't been to see a doctor or a dentist in a long time. The optician that we go to see is a privately owned business, so someone that I find easier to trust. As with this guy, the chiropractor I go to see, it's all done in his front room, which is set up with the table, and he is very quick with it. It's usually a 10-minute, 15-minute visit. And after all of the damage that I'd done to my back for all of these years doing fencing, gardening work, lifting concrete posts, sometimes up to 99 kilograms at a time, just putting them on your shoulder and walking about. And I did make sure that I would alternate which shoulder I put things on, so that I'd avoid having a curved spine like a lot of the old fencers, but still ended up with a lot of damage. It's one that, just like in the fencing trade, when you start repairing things, you find a lot more things that need repairing. So, at very least, I'm on the path to recovery in more ways than one. I think I need to start focusing on getting another fast on the way. I'm going to be looking at rehydrating a little bit for tomorrow and Wednesday, since I'm going to have a lot of action in Pisces. The Saturn retrograde in Pisces, the Pluto retrograde in Pisces, and the full moon in Pisces. There's a lot of motion in the ocean. So, as the moon is the ruler of the seas, especially the crescent moon, forms a letter C, doesn't it? In the sky. Lets you know that's what it rules over. It's very interesting when you follow the logos, the symbologies. Been putting a lot of thought and a lot of wording into the links and dinks of Aries, and it just feels a bit like with the every time we find a problem, every time we fix a problem, we'll find three more problems. With this, it's every time I write a piece, I find three more pieces that I can write that feel relevant to the subject. This is definitely something that's going to take a lot longer than I'd originally imagined. I feel like now I could spend 10 hours a day for 3 months on it and still be finding new patterns emerging, new things that I can talk about with links. So I figure the best thing to do is just keep going, just keep getting everything down. And then once I've got a collection of absolutely everything that can be said on the subject, I start putting it all on in form of video, start editing. So on the bright side, it's been a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite subjects, and the more that I'm researching, the more that I'm learning about it myself, the more things that are becoming apparent that should have been obvious, but it just doesn't click until it clicks. And then it feels really good to be back. So also quite happy that I've been seeing a lot of recurring numbers. That's usually a sign to me that I'm going in the right direction. Managed to catch a couple of them on tape. Usually it's just when I glimpse at the time briefly and catch it as 11:11, 17:17, something along those lines. Ah, thanks for listening to me ramble. Stay tuned for more.